Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sketchdom. My name is Jason Sketch, and I'm super excited to bring you guys some more Marvel Champions content. We are back for week 3 of the LEDT. Today I'm taking Jubilee up against Captain America. We are playing a Justice build. Now, you guys probably saw my build earlier in this week and thought, wow, Jason, you got a lot of work to do. I have made a ton of changes to this deck. So be sure to drop down to the description below. I've made so many changes that it's not even worth showing you guys that's right at the beginning what they are. It's almost a different deck from what we started off with. So I'm pretty stoked about it. I hope you guys are as well. Let's jump down to the table and check things out. All right, everybody, welcome down to the table. This is a good time for me to remind you guys that we are still trying to reach 300 subscribers. We're getting closer and closer every day. At the point in time that I'm talking about this, as I'm recording, we are at 282. Hopefully, we've crossed 300 by now, but if not, I'd love to get your subscription. Also, don't be afraid to leave a like or a comment down below. I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts and opinions. I'll be honest, this deck, this game, Jubilee herself has just not done very well against Cap. I've lost a lot of games, though. I've gotten him down to his second stage at least once or twice. So I'm really hoping this new build and this new setup will really work the way it needs to. If not, I don't mind taking another loss because I've learned a lot just playing Jubilee by herself and realizing that there's a lot more cards in her kit and a lot more cards out there that I need to check out and make sure that I put into her kit when I'm playing her in a legacy format or even probably in current environment. Somebody I definitely want to come back and check out. Earth Twister, you're correct. This is an awesome hero. All right. I have stalled long enough. Let's get everything ready to go. Everything has been shuffled. We got the tough status card, and we've got his cap shield. We do need to make sure that we get his side scheme out onto the table. And then also pick an minion. So, let's see. All right. There's that. We need to shuffle after that, and then we will flip up and reveal and try to find a minion. Put out as well. Atlanteans are always a nice, easy thing to deal with right off the bat. I'm tempted to take Namor, but having that villainous right off the bat does kind of scare me a little bit. So we will flip up here. Gotta keep it on gathering support as long as I can. So put that there for now. Wonderful. There's Atlanteans. What else is there? I've done Black Panther a couple times. He's not bad. But since he's always going to do is maybe discard an upgrade. Atlanteans are nice. If I do flip down, then they only scheme for one. But the guard, and I'm going to be attacking them anyways. So just do that. Right, shuffle on screen here, Jason. Still got to get better at that. There's an assault that I don't want to be visible in the deck at all. All right. Deck in half. Go. That. There's an Atlantean that's going to be an encounter card. Okay. Draw to our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Wow. Definitely want to keep the coat and those two cards. Flash of Light, which is nice. What does it do? Confuses an enemy. Also, Beat Cop is great. We want to hold on to Follow It, I think. We're going to dump these two and see what else we get. Under Surveillance. Oh, okay. Well, maybe a perfect start, actually. A really good start, anyways. Man, because I do want to get Coat down, but I think I can hold off on the Coat. So we're going to spin the Genius to get X-Mansion onto the table. Automatically want to do that. It'd be nice if we had mutant education right now. We have 3 threat on this here. I get the coat down. All I would have left is 1 threat on that scheme to deal with, but it can be taken out with 1 thing real fast. I don't have any way to stun or confuse him right off the bat, so we may... how this all works out. We are for sure going to spend under surveillance here. And then we will flip up. And exhaust her to get the coat down. Spending the followed. I don't want to spend that followed, but coat is so good. Part of me wants to get the her side scheme out just to work on getting the glasses out. I wouldn't have exhausted for it anyways because I wanted to get the coat down, so it can wait. Can it wait? I can wait. I could still get it out and then it'd be there available to me. It's just a matter of it being left out for the ruling purposes. Let's go ahead and use that. So before we flipped up, we use her action to find that side scheme and put it into play. We shouldn't tap it. We just pulled it into play. So it also pulls it out of the deck, which is nice. So it thins my deck out a little bit, which is something I needed to consider as well. Don't like that firecracker being so close to that. So, all right. See it over here is off screen, barely, not terribly. So. Okay. Half. Put a 2 here. There we go. We didn't tap anything on it yet, but it is nice and in the way. So, all right. Next, we've readied everything up. Let's go ahead and draw to our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, don't like that, but not the worst thing that could have happened to me. We have 3 threat and confuse, which will help us drop down. So, all right. Threat goes up by 1. Cap attacks for 2 plus a 3 plus a boost. I think I'll just take it 3 or 5. Down to 4 health points. Oh, Jason, please don't get attacked again. This is bad. That is our first encounter card, which is an assault. So, put a fin for 2. Hope for the best here. He's singing for 3, 4, and he gets an extra boost card, which reveals this. So, makes him stalwart. But he does hit me for 4 points of damage. Take me out. No, he swing for 4. I defended for 2. Hold on. Okay, he swing for 4. I defended for 2. He is stalwart now, which is manageable. We can live with this for now. Oh my gosh, we are down to 2 health points. Okay. All right, we're doing okay. Holy smokes, we managed to survive that. Barely. Glad I checked my math there. Means we can't get rid of his fearless determination right off the bat, which stinks because he's going to attack us. And I can't basic attack him to get rid of this stupid helmet right now. Okay. But we survived, which is good news. And then our other encounter card is this Atlantean. Just annoying. And he discards the top 3 cards of our card deck. 1, 2, 3. All right, which was, you guys know, Flash of Light, Under Surveillance, and Dazzler. Look at me trying to kill off Jubilee so fast. Okay, we definitely have to flip down and deal with him scheming. Got to get some health back. We will spend Flash of Light, play Followed. Put that on here. We'll spend one of the 3 steps ahead to play First Aid. Let's heal for 2 to get up to 4. Glad I had that in my hand. Glad I'm running First Aid. We are going to go ahead and flip down. And X-Mansion will heal us for 1 up to 5. Hold on to 2 steps ahead because I think we're going to need to deal with that. He's skewing for 4 automatically. So, I mean, we're kind of just in a tough spot. We'll see what happens. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, interesting hand. We'll definitely get a chance to play 3 steps ahead, probably. Hopefully, I almost kind of want to do it one way or another and just get some extra cards in our hand. So, for now, we're already up. Threat's going to go up to 2. Teams for 4 plus a boost. 2, 3, 4. 4. All right. And he gets a tough status card. Otherwise, it gets +2. Dang it. So 4, 5, 6. At 8. We're at 11 with our under surveillance here. The Atlantean schemes for 1, so we're sitting at 9 threat on the main scheme right now. That's wild. Okay. Counter card is Falcon. Okay. Who gives me a confuse, so I need to take care of all the threat while I can. Wow. What a turn. I'm still tempted to play one way or another. I can't get the one with the Atlanteans doing damage. Taking damage right now because this guy's still here. I didn't get the other one. A lot of threat on the main. We can just clear all that threat off the main. 7, 8. Let's go ahead and heal all the way up to 9. Let's see what we draw with our one way or another nonsense here. This may go really bad. If we do that, you know, at least we know we'll clear 1. Jubilee's coat. Everyone we draw out is 4 threat in general. So we just need to be conscious of what we get. But we don't know what we're going to draw either. And we do have 2, 3 steps ahead. That can help us out / give us some opportunities here. I don't want to play the sunglasses, but I think we'll just have to wait. So we're going to play one way or another. And search for another encounter deck. Another, side scheme. Atlantis minion cannot take damage. I think we're going to do Atlanteans attack. Not terrible. Manageable. This gives us a boost card we have to deal with. Then we have to worry about dealing with it first. So I think Atlantis attacks is our best bet. Right now, we would need to deal with a lot of threat on the main there. All right. And it's at 4. Makes us discard a card, which is Blinding Flash. No, that hurts actually a lot. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Can't play another one way or another. Only do 1 per. Oh, really? Yeah, 1 per round. So, okay. All right. Let's see here. Firecracker is nice because we get that stun. We need it. Feels like we're in a tight spot. We're probably not as tight of a spot as I thought. All right. This fist and this double here take on 3 steps ahead. We clear out 6 threat. I think clearing 6 off the main is going to be huge here. I want to try to stun him. Before we did all that, though, wouldn't be able to play the other 3 steps ahead. So he's going to activate against me. Then I'll be able to take out Atlantean Guard, which is. And I can't attack him anyways or stun him because of the guard on that minion. So, yeah, we're just going to take it like a champ. Or I could clear the main completely. You have plenty of health. You have plenty of health. So, clear this. Causes Captain America to activate us. Goes first, so it does 4 damage because it comes to interrupt. So, this cap activates against us for 2, and I got this stupid helmet. So, yeah, I wouldn't be able to stun him anyways. All right. 2. Excuse me. 2, 3. All right, I only took 3 points of damage, which isn't terrible. Not perfect. But we are alive, which is helpful. So, move this right there. I don't know why that was so far away from the draw pile. And we'll move Falcon up next to Cap here. Kind of leave some room. Getting all over the place with my stuff here today. All right. Focus in, Jason. So, got 2 schemes cleared, which is nice. Cannot flip back down, and this should be exhausted. Use 3. Get the main and Atlantis cleared, I bet, or at least Atlantis cleared. Point. Yeah. And we'll hold on to these two because they're both important cards. Yeah. So, spin that, play 3 steps ahead. Clear off the rest of the threat here. Well, clear off 4 threat from Atlantis to get this out of the way. At least that is all done now. With 2 good cards in our hand. So, ready up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yes. If we can survive, endurance is going to be crucially helpful. Like to get beat cop down too if I can. I can also use stealth strike to take care of some threat, which would be good. So, a lot of cool things that could happen here. Cap is going to attack for 2 plus a boost. I'll defend. 2, 3, 4. So we take 2 points of damage. And another 2 points from Falcon. Threat went up to 4. That. And Cap is going to give us an encounter card, which is resolve the boost effect of each of the minions. So there's 1 boost effect. I am confused. So I cannot clear any more threat off of a scheme unless I play fun stuff. Okay. Fine. So, can I get endurance down and play stealth strike? I cannot. Oh, man. We definitely want endurance to get the 3 extra health points. I guess we'll get the sunglasses down and flip down. Yeah, we're going to have to flip down. I hope that he doesn't pop the scheme, so. Or we can save endurance. Take out. Yeah, that's the best move here. Save endurance. Spin these 3 to play stealth strike. Excuse me. Won't clear my stun though, but I'm confused, so it'll be fine though. But it will take out Falcon, who becomes a problem later on, who becomes a boost card here. Yeah, just schemes for a lot right now. But it does clear 2 threats. Good. Hold on to endurance for next turn. We're gonna flip down. And exhaust X Mansion to heal 1. Let's hold on to endurance and draw our cards, because that's all we can do this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Mutant Education, which is super clutch here. Plus Professor X, which is nice. So won't be able to get to do a lot of things, but we'll find out. Okay. So it goes up to 3. Cap schemes for 3. Plus a boost. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Is that 10? So I'm not popped yet, right? Because 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I've still got 1 threat left. So it depends on what he does next here. Because our encounter card is Master Plan. Place 4 threat on each side scheme. Nice to have shopping spree there. Goes up to 6. Great. Even better. All right. It is my turn. Got a loaded hand here. I mean, first and foremost, we do want to get X Mansion to heal 1 point. Health. We're going to play Mutant Education. Choose up to 2 identity-specific cards from your discard pile. Shuffle them into your deck. X-Mansion is in play, draw a card. So we're going to take... Blinding Flash for sure. Let's think the sunglasses might be better right now to get those back cycled in, since it's going to be a while before I can clear that shopping spree. Shuffle them into our deck here. Quite a lot of cards left, which is kind of funny. I always like to cut it in half. And because X-Mansion's there, we can draw a card. Oh, there's another Mutant Education. So we'll go ahead and do that again. Mutant Education. And we actually may have some resource cards in here. One. Ooh, the other one's in my kit still. Okay. So... get a threat removal one there. Didn't like both Mutant Educations being used like that, but here we are. So hopefully they'll spread out here when we shuffle here in a little while. Draw a card. It is the Flash of Light. Okay. Hoping for a double, but it's fine. All right. That was fun. I think Professor X would be good. I can't get the Confuse down, but he'll at least be able to defend for me for an attack. So we are going to go ahead and heal for 3 to get back up to 7. I know, like, y'all are probably looking and going, Jason, you haven't even punched Captain America yet. I have not, so. It is annoying. All right. We do want the endurance down, and first aid would be nice too. So we're gonna spend and use that to clear. All right, we're gonna spend these 3 for Professor X. Oh, interesting. Actually, hold up. Before we do that, we are gonna flip up. Because we can't get the Confuse down, we will at least use Professor X now to ready Jubilee. Nice. So that leaves us with an extra resource. Feels really good. Professor X is going to go ahead and clear 3 threat off the main. And then Jubilee can now function as a resource. Clear a lot of threat off. We wanted to clear, well, we got to get rid of our confusion too. Interesting. Interesting. If I spend these 2 resources, I want the endurance. The endurance has to be kept. So what are we losing here? I think we're going to go ahead and clear our confusion. We're going to save first aid. Yeah, or we can spend the first aid to play endurance. Save Flash of Light to help clear some more threat next turn. Will help with Jubilee's coat. So we will do that. We'll save Flash of Light. Spend the first aid to play endurance, which gets us 3 more health points. We're now sitting at 10. Okay. We have a Flash of Light that we can save for the future. Ready up. Everything up. Go to our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy. Okay. Blinding Flash would have been nice earlier, but Wolverine's not a bad one to have around. So at least get things going for us, which is nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Didn't he clear off 3 threat? We were at 10. Yeah, we were 1 away from popping. Okay. So it goes up to 8. We gotta get a lot of threat taken care of. All right. Cap is going to swing for 2 plus a boost. We're going to go ahead and defend with Professor X. 2, 3, 4. Takes out the Professor. And get an encounter card. All right, there are no boost effects to be popped. We get another encounter card because it says Surge. Yep. Spectrum comes into play. Give this card leaders a boost card after defeat. All right. 3 threat. 3 health points. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me on the coughing there. I'm still dealing with a little bit of the crud, but it is going away. Now, if we attack Captain America, we won't be able to take his shield from him, right? Because it, we gotta be able to damage him to get his shield from him. But we can take away his helmet. Look at what that looks like. That is actually also hold on to Wolverine. Nope. We gotta. I think that'd be a good time to do that. We can spend 3 lightning here, get rid of that, and then we can use him. Well, so let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna attack for 1, spend 3 of the same resources, get rid of his helmet, and clear his tough. We do get a point of retaliate damage, which we can live with. So we are then going to spend the plasmoid energy to play Flash of Light, clear 3 threat from a scheme, and confuse Cap. Two down to 5 here. We will go ahead and pop the coat. Remove 1 threat for each the scheme for each different resource type you use to pay for this event. So we get 2 more, so it goes down to 3. Okay. Spectrum will be able to scheme for 2, but that won't be as big of a deal as other things that could happen right now. So we will go ahead and flip down, get more cards in our hand. X Mansion to heal up 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get an encounter card. Ready all of our stuff up and shuffle our deck. Okay. I feel like I'm getting to flip back and forth quite a bit, but it's just a matter of being able to put in the work for Captain America here. Like doing the damage to him is the hardest part right now. I feel like I haven't done any. Because I haven't. So, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is nice to see that we can get the X gene down. There are the glasses, and then there's Grand Finale as well. So plus Stealth Strike, which is nice because it helps with Spectrum and getting rid of threat and stuff too. So we've got options here. We've got options. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me. Threat's going to go up to 4. Cap is confused. Spectrum schemes for 2. Get an encounter card. I hate this guy. Alright. Always comes in at the wrong time. He's going to scheme for 1. Great, so that puts us at 7 here. Exhaustion. Okay, exhaust your identity. Surges. Alright, and we have a side scheme. Right here for now. We'll move Namor. Okay. Which we have Wolverine somewhere in our kit to take care of Namor. Not where I want him right now. Okay. And we've got Spectrum. Well, all this is done. What are we going to do in our turn here? Let's see. Good Grand Finale. And probably take out Namor. Getting X Gene down would be nice to be able to do that. The Firecracker too. I think what we'll do is we will heal up 1. We will then use Stealth Strike. Play X Gene. I had to be tapped because of this good exhaustion card. Yep, because I had two encounter cards. I was trying to think of why it came out. Okay. Stinks that I can't play either one of these cards. But I am down, so I need to do that now. I can always spin the sunglasses. Back to later. The sunglasses have been nice to have on the field when I play Grand Finale. Because then it would do damage to Spectrum as well. It would do 3 damage to Spectrum. You gotta spend all 8 on Namor. So let's not do this. I want X Gene, but we'll do that later. We will flip up. We will spend Stealth Strike, Firecracker. Play the glasses down. We will then use X Gene and Plasmoid Energy. Play Grand Finale. 2 damage to clear the tough. Each different resource type. You pay for this card, do 2 damage to an enemy, so 6 in total. Namor. Then we will exhaust here, and it'll be 3 exactly, which will take out Spectrum. So leaves us with getting 2 encounter cards. Fortunately, we didn't have any threat removal in our hand. Don't think. Yeah. So we were just stuck doing that anyways. Ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, we got 2 firecrackers. And 1 flash of light. So we need to play 1 flash of light for sure. Okay. Threat goes up by 1 to 8. Attacks for 2 plus a boost. Do I defend? I don't defend. I can take the damage and might be able to play 2 different things. 1 firecracker, 1 flash of light. Yeah. Could be nice. Let's see how this goes, because we'll also find out, right? 2, 5, of course, every time. If I decide not to defend, it's a stupid amount of damage. Alright, we do get 2 encounter cards. First encounter card is Secret Avengers. Okay. Second encounter card is exhaust my identity. So I should have defended anyways. I knew I was going to exhaust. I would have remembered that from Spectrum. I should have remembered that from Spectrum. Go and exhaust, and I'm going to... No, I don't want to cheat. We're going to do this. Sucks. Okay. Second encounter card is Advance. All right. Captain America schemes for 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, I think that does pop it, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. It's cleared. I think this still stays. Let me know if it does not. Okay. Advance, but it is okay. Now he's going to be punching for really hard, so we do need to start taking him out here soon. Okay. What do we want to do here? I do kind of want to flip down. We have a lot of threat we can clear. What does it take? It takes 3 threat off. Kind of funny. Do Firecracker to do damage to him and stun him. Just keep all this nonsense around. We got to get rid of this new Avengers here. So let's make that happen. We're going to spend Beat Cop for first aid. Get 2 health points back. Then we're going to spend 2 firecrackers to play a flash of light. Clear 3 threat from here. Then after you play a thwart event, exhaust this, remove 1 threat from a scheme for each different resource type used to pay for this event. So clear this completely. And it does shuffle each minion into the encounter deck in the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. So that does kind of stink to get all these minions back in there. But it's half the journey of the game, right? So. Doesn't mean that he is not going to get an acceleration token anytime soon, which is nice. find out how this all works out. So I can start doing damage to them, that'd be great. We also did play Flash of Light with 2 different resources, so it does confuse Captain America. I need to remember that as well. We're just getting all these other things squared away first. Can't use one way or another right now. We're going to flip down. Mansion. Get up to 9. Okay, we're going to readjust how I'm sitting. And let's draw hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think a followed on there is going to be nice if we can get followed on here. And we got Professor X back. Look at that. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've also got 3 steps ahead, but find out what we want to do here when we get to that point. So, okay. Ready everything back up. So it's going to go up by 1. Cap is confused. Do-do-do. Do-do. 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 All right. Get encounter card. Falcon. Okay. He's the confusey one. Awesome. Okay. Confused Cap. I could stay down for another turn, but I do have something. Oh. Oh. Also do that. Also do that. I'm kind of seeing more options here. I'm just kind of checking on my options here. Okay. X Mansion is going to heal me. 1. 10. Good health. First Aid and X Mansion are actually MVPs of this deck. But I didn't expect them to be. So. I don't really want to recover, so we're going to flip up. We're going to spend a one way or another. I followed. We're going to drop it right there. Now the question becomes, do I do 4 damage to Cap, or do we take out Falcon? With 3 steps ahead, I can completely clear all the scheme on the board, minus the shopping spree nonsense. Professor X, I gain the benefit of having him on the board. So, he's gonna come on the board then. We're gonna spend these 3. We'll save one of the 1 steps ahead. 3 steps ahead. He will shoot, we won't do that just yet. I forgot that I need to do. Doesn't matter. He is coming on the board. He's gonna stun Falcon. I have him stun Falcon. I can have him confuse Cap, or I can have him ready Jubilee. If I stun Falcon, think I'm gonna. I know. Taking my turn back, taking my move back, putting it back. Thinking through all the options here. I think what I want to do. Well, but then it's 4 damage to Cap, and it's just nice to get 4 damage on Cap. Maybe we'll draw into a stealth strike that'll take out Falcon next turn, or something else. 4 damage without getting any retaliate on me. So, yes, Professor X will come in. Stunning Falcon. We will clear 2 threat from here. Cap will, Professor X will clear 3 threat from it. Deal with the stuff there, but this is an interrupt, so do 4 damage to Cap, getting him down to 14. Enemy team searches the top 5 cards in the encounter deck for a card. Give that card to the enemy as a leader as a boost card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I'll do the caught off guard there. Shuffle the rest of this up. Okay. Then that is everything that we can do this turn. We'll ready everything back up. We will ditch the 3 steps ahead. Draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wolverine, why aren't you coming out with doubles, dude? You need to come out with some doubles, man. You have plenty in the deck. All right. Oh, there you did come out with some doubles. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Wonderful. All right. Threat goes up to 2. Cap is going to attack for 2 plus a boost. Mr. X will defend for 2, 3. Dang it. 5, and it is overkill. So you defended for 2, and I get 3 of that. Down to 7. Okay. Still ate some of that, and I didn't have to exhaust to deal with it, which is nice. He did help out a lot. Falcon. Done, so you can't do anything. Our encounter card is Atlantean Guard. Discard 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. There's a nice set of cards that I would have loved to have back. That is okay. Alright, so we got 2 minions we got to deal with here. They're both a pain in my butt. One is a less of a problem than another. Supposed to have 3 health points. I don't know why they don't have them marked on there. I take out 1 with Stealth Strike. It means I won't be able to play Wolverine just yet. But I can clear 2 threat off the main and flip down. Not going to give me to confuse the Atlantean Guard, or I can have Wolverine, who's a little bit more long-term. But then we have to deal with 2 threat being on the main. Or I can hold off on Wolverine until next turn. Plus we get Mutant Education here, so we can flip and see if we can actually get our doubles back in our deck, right? Because how many doubles we have in here right now? 1, 2. Get those shuffled back in and try to Let's do that. What do I want to do while I'm up? I can still clear 2 threat while I'm up, which saves all the questions. So we're gonna pop clear 2 threat off the main. Got a way to confuse? I don't, but we will flip down anyways. Deal with mutant education. We will then use a mutant education to shuffle in 1, 2. Never hurts to have more doubles in our deck. All right. If we draw 1, the Wolverine. Draw Prism Dust. Okay. Choose up to 2 identity specific cards. I'd love to get Blinding Flashback in my deck there. And Firecracker would be great to get back there, I think. The Grand Finale may help me take out a minion or 2. Let's do damage to Captain America. So let's do that. Let's do Grand Finale. Here we go, shuffling, hoping to draw a double. Really need a double, but it's not going to really hurt. If we don't have a double, we'll survive. It's okay. And da 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 da, Christmas music song. Do 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 do, Christmas music song. All right. One, two, three, four. We get that 1 extra card from Mutant Education, which is followed. Okay. Save that Stealth Strike, then, it looks like. Prism Dust is always nice, and follow just followed. So we're going to go get Wolverine on the table. I wish I had done this before I'd flip down, but it is what it is. He's going to go ahead and take out this Atlantean. Is he? Yes, because I do want to prevent getting confused this turn. We are down, and he can heal, or he can do some stuff. Plus, getting this, yeah, well, the way Stealth Strike will still help me clear 2 threat when I flip up. He schemes for less. So Wolverine will take out Falcon. All right, we're going to hold on to Stealth Strike. I think it's going to be important to have that against the Atlantean Guard there. This lets me do extra damage to Captain America. So, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cops there. Plus Blinding Flash, which is super nice. Flash of Light. Also nice. Okay. Got a lot of good cards in our hand and not enough time to play them. Okay. Threat's going to go by 1. Cap is going to scheme for 2. I'm stunned and confused. Okay. But good news is threat only went up 3. Atlantean Guard's going to scheme for 1. It goes up to 4. Okay. But I am stunned and confused, so that is kind of annoying, but we can manage that. By the way, if you guys don't listen to Stunned and Confused, you need to. They love Jubilee. and they're awesome to listen to. So, all right. Next we are. Whoa, you should be at 14 health cap. Okay. Being an encounter card, which means Cap's gonna punch for a stupid amount. Next time he punches. All right. My turn. Expansion's gonna heal me for 1. Get 9. I could heal up another 3 and get all the way up to 12. But I won't be able to clear my Donor confused if I do that. What do we want to do this turn? Blinding Flash would be great. I think that's what we're going to do. Definitely do Blinding Flash this turn. Stun and confuse Captain America. They'll strike him. Wolverine can attack for 3. I think tells me to hold on to Wolverine. Feels bad. All right, we're going to then flip up. And clear our stunt. So confused. Put it underneath our health point. All right. Then we're going to spend 3. Play Stealth Strike. Take out this Atlantean guard. Clear 2 threat from the main. We used 2 different resource types. So Jubilee sunglasses will kick off. Do 2 damage to Cap, get him down to 12. You take a point of retaliate damage. We're gonna go ahead and that's we're saving. Okay. Doesn't really matter because it's only gonna be 1 person anyways. So we're gonna spend this on Blinding Flash. Get Captain America stunned and confused. Strategy's gonna have to change because we're gonna start doing double stuns or double confuses once we flip him. Wolverine will attack for 3. Take him out, but 12, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. 9 health points on Cap. Feels like a slow burn. Getting this deck moving. Okay. Against Captain America. Let me say that. There's a lot of other people out there, and I guess I get worried about the retaliate damage and stuff. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got grand finale. Cool. And we also got first aid, which is nice. So first aid will help me heal. Grand finale seems fun. Let's do 6 damage to Cap. Find out how this goes. All right, threat goes up to 3. Cap is stunned. Our encounter card is Atlantean Guard. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Leaves us with 1 card left. All right. But it is my turn. So we will clear a confusion. And I'm going to take a small break and right back. You guys won't notice, but just be ready for it to kind of flash into black and then come right back. And I'm back. While I was away, I realized I took 1 less damage from an attack that I should have. So this will go down by 1. So I was thinking about things, so forget about the Secret Avengers. We're doing okay. Dazzler would be nice, but I think Grand Finale would be great here. Get rid of the Atlantean Guard, do some damage to Cap. Got to start doing some damage to Cap here. So things first, we're going to spend a 1 way or another to play First Aid and heal for 2 damage. Next, we're going to play Grand Finale. Lets me do 2 damage to the Atlantean Guard there. And then I had 2 different 2 damage things. Different resources, so it lets me do another 2 damage to the Atlantean Guard. And the way I read this, you may pay for each different resource type you use to pay for this card. Choose an enemy and deal 2 damage to it. So that was 1. My second one would be at Cap. He gets 2, gets down to 7. Gonna take a point of retaliate damage for. Then we will pop sunglasses as well to do 2 more points of damage. The Atlantean Guard. Okay. So that does count as an attack, so I do take another point of retaliate damage. And it does get him down to 5. Okay, he is confused. So we are going to flip down. We can draw 6 cards. We're going to get 2 encounter cards this turn, so this is going to make things interesting. X-Mansion will heal us for 1 to get us up to 8. Excuse me. Here's our 1 card we're drawing. Here we are shuffling our deck. Still would love to be able to get a beat cop down if I can. That'll help manage some things, plus take out some minions as I need them to. I also want to get the silly other card down that confuses and damages Prism Dust. I'm afraid I'm going to draw Namor again, and the pain in my backside. He's the reason I lost several games before. So, which, you know, I think somebody was suggesting in our chat when we were preparing for this match to, hey, do Namor first. But I don't know. I just didn't feel right to me. So, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we got a 3 steps ahead, which is nice. We got a beat cop. There it is. Another Grand Finale. Okay. And Firelight. The thing about Grand Finale is even though I'm doing 8 points of damage to Cap if I use it, Um, oh, awesome, Professor X too. If I use Grand Finale on Captain America, I end up doing 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and that's a lot of retaliate damage to take. So, okay, that was an interesting hand. Getting Beat Cop down would be fun. Professor X out would also be fun. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do both. I might. If I flip up, we'll see what happens. That's going to go up to 4. Cap is confused. Get, first encounter card for decking out, second encounter card. All right, first encounter card is Atlantean Guard. All right, already off the bat. It's another one of these cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. What I ended up discarding was two doubles and a flash of light. That really sucks. And Rogue Strike. Discard an ally or upgrade you control. Dang. Not the worst thing that could have happened. Now I got to decide between the coat and the sunglasses. Trying to do as much damage as we can, but we're really, the coat has saved our butt a lot. We need to start pushing the damage, the coat, maybe. I think we can manage the rest of it, so coat it is. Excuse me. But it is my turn. So here's what we're gonna do. I think this is very interesting. X Mansion. Heal me up to 9. Jubilee's gonna flip up. We are going to use Flash of Light in one way or another. And Jubilee with Professor X will ready Jubilee. Professor X will then clear 3 threat for us off the main. Cap's going to attack for a stupid amount here in a minute, so I'm going to be prepared to take some damage here. But at least Professor X will be helpful in health-wise. Excuse me. I don't want to do the Beat Cup. I think Grand Finale is going to be my better bet right now, especially with the Atlantean Guard there. So, we will spend Jubilee. These two play Grand Finale. So that was 3 different resources. So we'll do the initial 2 on here, down to 1. Second pair of 2. We have 4 more that we're doing. We have 4 more damage. So this gets this down to 1. Good. Take 2 points of retaliate damage. You know if I'm wrong on that, because that's how I'm reading that card. Then, Lee sunglasses will also pop. Take another point of damage. But it does take Captain America down to side 4. And now we're going to be dealing with not with him being steady, which is really frustrating. But maybe we'll make it work. 22 of points for Captain America here. Either way, I'm having a lot of fun with this deck. Definitely a wild ride so far. We know he's going to do overkill damage here. He's swinging for already 4 right off the bat. So, hope we can survive this attack. And We're supposed to get an encounter card, right? Yeah. See how this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we got a blinding flash. I would like to say that would work. Way. Okay. Boy. First things first, threat's gonna go up to 2. Cap is going to attack for 4, 5, 6, plus a boost. Mr. X defends. He swings for 6, 7. You take 5 points of damage. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're down to 1 health point here. This may be the end of the match, ladies and gentlemen. A fun ride, though. Let's find out how this is going to work out. We got a second encounter card coming in. This does get discarded. Under fire. Reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Alright, this gets attached to Cap. And it surges. Grounded. Has an additional cost to change to hero form. During your turn, you must spend 2 resources. Any type when revealed, change to alter ego form. Okay. 1 health point left. That actually may be an obligation that saves us. Oh my gosh. Response. After you play a Jubilee event, remove this card from the game. Holy smokes. Did this just save us? Captain America schemes. Otherwise, he would have done 2 damage to me. I have never been so thankful in my life to see an obligation show up. Are you kidding me right now? This is wild. Holy freaking smokes. Okay. Whatever, dude. He schemes for 2. And exhaust and upgrade I control. Okay. Well, I'm gonna exhaust endurance. Wow. He schemed for 2, so this goes up to 4. What a time to get that obligation. That was wild. I am so stoked about that. That is a good time to get an obligation. I cannot believe an obligation saved my butt. Okay. Ooh, okay. What are we going to do? Is Cap is still punching for a stupid hard amount right now. Gotta start taking him out. Oh, man. Here's what our cards are right now. We need to get X-Gene on the table. Prism Dust, well, is good as well. So, I know I want to get X-Mansion to heal me for 2. We want to look at our stuff here. Is there even anything that can go? Grand Finale can go back in. There are no her pretty doubles in here. Julie's coat. Get the coat. Get the Grand Finale back into the deck. You're like, how are you going to do that, Jason? Well, pretty simply, we're playing Mutant Education. So, that does, I got to be conscious of what I'm doing here. So, doing it Mutant Education, though, just shuffle these back in and lets me draw a card. So, we're going to separate these on 2 separate ends here. I would like to spend a double. Flip up. Forgot about that part. Means that we got a hard couple rounds here. We also would like to spend a lightning and a fist. Get rid of Neptune there. Trident of Neptune. Cap is still swinging for 5 either way. Or swinging for 4 either way. We're just in a tight spot right now. We gotta heal. Can we survive a strong scheme? We probably can. That may be what we need to do is stay down. Draw into Dazzler. Wow. Dog. Means I will not be able to flip up. Cap is still going to scheme because he's steady. But Dazzler will help keep the threat down. And then it opens the door for me to be able to confuse him later on. And I need it. It lets me heal for a little while. I think this is our best bet. So we're going to spin these 4 cards. I still want to get the X Gene on the table if I could. But Dazzler's going to come in for 3. Health points, confuse Cap, but he's steady, so he needs 2 confuses on him. But we do get to go ahead and clear 2 threat off the main here, which is nice. So that can be helpful. We're going to go ahead and use this time then to recover for 3 more to get back up to 5. All right, let's ready everything back up, and we'll draw to our hand size of 6. I can't even flip up because it cost me 2 resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did we draw any doubles? Did draw 1 double. Ooby doo. I wanna be like you. Doo-be-doo-be-be. Wanna walk like you. Talk like you. Okay. We're gonna have to deal with the threat here soon. Anyways, good to see some 3 steps ahead. Plus we got a double here. Plus we got some things we can spend on that kind of stuff. So we're gonna be all right. Okay. Threat goes up to 3. Cap is gonna scheme for 2 plus a boost. 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna go up to 6, 7. 6, 7. All right. I'll hurt it here. And then get an encounter card. Advance. Oh no. All right. This may be 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, is that going to be it? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 is our cap. He schemed for 5. We are at 12. Wow. We are at a wild spot here. Namor's not coming back into, which is super nice. Okay. We've got to deal with the scheme. Let's get our health up by 4. Wish I had a mutant education in my hand. I don't. Gotta get our health up by 4. So we're at 9 again. Good. Trying to do the math in my head of where 9 looks like. Beautifully done. Flip up. It cost me 2 to do that. We will spend these 2 resources. Make that happen. Oh. If I played this card, it lets me get rid of grounded, but that doesn't help me deal with the scheme. So, yeah. I'll spend these 2 to get flipped up. The same type. Okay. So all right, that's fine. We will spend 2 mental then. That is okay. I think I'm gonna hold on to Firecracker point then. I can't use followed, so hold on to Firecracker. Now I kind of wish I'd saved the coat instead of the sunglasses, but that is okay. Dazzler will clear 2 threat. Yeah, and you're the Firecracker, right? So just do damage. Oh, I've got to retaliate damage back. Yeah, so that's actually what we're gonna do. We'll have Dazzler clear 2 to get this down to 4. Instead of spending, we're going to still spend these 2, right? Yeah. Yeah. We're going to have a lot of things happen here that make just logical sense to me. We are going to go ahead and spend a Fist and a Lightning. Get rid of the Neptune Trident. Cap's already swinging for a stupid amount. We're going to spend these 2 to play Firecracker. Which does 4 damage to Cap. Maybe I can find 18 on here somewhere. There you go. And gives him a stun. We take a point of retaliate damage. We use the sunglasses, which was 2 more damage. Gets him down to 16. It also gives me a point of damage from retaliate from the shield. Okay. Does get rid of grounded though, because I played a Jubilee event, so we don't have to deal with that going back and forth. That's everything. Let's ready back up. Go to our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wish I could get a 6 card. Okay, 5 cards is good. We have a grand finale here. We also have, oh good, first aid will be nice and helpful. We also have a Wolverine too. So this is interesting. Okay. We can't flip down though, unfortunately, because we don't have anything to threat with. So we're gonna have to do a lot of damage, but we can see what that all looks like here in a second. I do 8, 9, 10, 11. That is a good chunk of damage here, but I have to be able to survive a lot of things. So let's find out how this all works. Threat's going to go up by 1. Captain America is going to attack for 4 plus a boost. We'll have Dazzler defend 4, 5. Does take out Dazzler. Counter card. Spectrum. Okay. Kind of changes a little bit what I might do. It is my turn. Excuse me, I'm so sorry about the coughing, guys. All right. Can't flip down because he'll scheme out on me. I'd like to be able to keep contending with scheme. Some dust is nice too. And he's going to get an acceleration token here soon. So got to deal with the scheme as fast as I can, which I probably will get some scheme related cards here soon. I can save Grand Finale. I put Wolverine down. And Wolverine can take out Spectrum. It also skip. I don't want to get rid of Grand Finale, but I think I'm going to have to. Amount of spins. These four. Let's see. Let's really think about this. All right, here are my options, right? I want to talk about this out loud so you guys can hear what I'm thinking. I can clear one threat, which saves us from potentially getting threaded out. I can clear two threat with Wolverine, but then we're dealing with a lot of attacks. I can put Wolverine down on the table and play first aid to heal myself. Two more. We are at 8 health points. It means we're doing okay. I think if we hold on to Grand Finale, we might be able to do a good chunk of damage next turn. So, we're going to spin these. Get Wolverine on the table. I will clear a threat. Wolverine will take out Spectrum, who will exhaust the character, which is fine. So, okay. If I can get this down, this lets me do, like we talked about, 2 plus 6, 8, another 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You get 4 more points of damage down. I am set to take him out. And so, all the threat, though, is something we got to contend with. We do lose a lot of points. We have a ton of threat on the scheme. But the fact that I was able to take out Captain America would be pretty awesome, too. So, see how this all plays out. Maybe just have to slowly but surely deal with certain things. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They get a firecracker. Super nice. We can stun Cap. Also got mutant education, which is great. Wish we had gotten the other one, but we'll get Cap stunned this next turn. So threat's going to go up by 5. Sorry, by 1. 11. Cap is going to attack for 3. 4 plus a boost. I want to save Wolverine. So we will defend for 2. Yeah. Let's do that. Defend for 2. Cap swinging for 4. And he gets tough. And we exhaust a character we control. Okay. I have to exhaust Wolverine. And Cap gets a tough. That does change things. Okay. Also got an acceleration token on the main. So. Are we in trouble here? We are. We can't handle even at least removing 1 threat this turn. We're in trouble. It's been a great game. I'm excited that we got him down to 16 on the second thing here. We stun him, we'll be okay as long as we can clear some threat. Gotta see if we can make that happen somehow, some way. Okay. Don't have any minions out. The only thing I can do is hope for Professor X or Dazzler. Let's see. Professor X is in here. We just used Dazzler too, didn't we? I don't think I have any other allies. I do not. So, oh, I defended crap. How much did I defend for? Shoot, defended for 2. That's 5 points of damage, right? Let's see if I can remember what card it was. Got so caught up. Oh no, that's right. It was the one that gave a tough, and it was the one that gave a exhaust. So that means it was just 4 points of damage. So I only defended for 2, so I only take 2 points of damage. Okay. Maybe at 5. Yeah. Oh man. We don't see a way out of this, guys. I'm trying to find a way I through it all. And it cost me 3, and I still have 1 card left to play. Ten, 11, 12, 13. We're at 11. It's up by 2 to go to 13. Had to exhaust Wolverine because of that stupid card. It would have exhausted me either way. Been drawn to a thwart card like we needed. Did I have cleared more threat earlier? Maybe. Um. Yeah, all my options. We got this. Followed here. You have Grand Finale and Firecracker. Only do 11 points of damage with Grand Finale. I can't even do 11 points of damage with Grand Finale. I don't have enough. But you Firecracker, he's stunned, but it still goes up, and I lose. Players lose the game. That means I won't lose to anything else. What is there anything else in my kit that I'm just like missing that oh, that'll save me. Interesting thoughts. Won't happen though. Won't save me. I'm gonna beat cop. Even if I shuffle in flashes of light, they are hero actions, right? Yep, and they're both down here, which is frustrating. Move 3 threat from a scheme. Hero action. Okay. Really just trying to see and weigh all my options here. I wish I was not exhausted. I wish I'd give Professor X back. I cannot. Do we try to do the most amount of damage to Cap that we can? Stun Cap, which would be the logical next step. I would try to stun Cap. I can't. Oh, and the tough. The tough is in the way. But the grand finale would help with that. but I still wouldn't be able to get very far. Play Firecracker, we get the tough, we hold on to the grand finale. That'd be our next turn if we didn't get skeeved out here. Yeah. Okay. Dang. I think that's what I would do then. We would just continue on. Let's go as if we're going to finish out the match here. These two are going to pay for Firecracker, which would then stun Captain America. And clear his tough. Gets me down to 4 health. We would then pop the glasses and do 2 damage to him to get him down to 14. And we would win the next round. So, let me just show you what that looks like, because I think that would be fun. So, we're going to hold on to grand finale. That puts me at 3 health because of the retaliate damage. I would dump Mutant Education. Hold on to grand finale. 1, but we lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, man. That is like the perfect hand. Ready up. And this is where we lose. This threat goes up by 2. 13. We lose the game, guys. I do want to play the rest of the rounds just because I want to finish this out. But the game is lost at 1:45. Okay. An hour and 45 minutes. Got this close to taking Cap out with Jubilee. I am proud of how this deck worked. I'm proud of how this worked out. This has been an incredible journey with Jubilee. It is a hard loss, but I'm going to take it. So let's pretend the threat did not cap out, right? I want to finish out. We'll see what would happen the next turn. So we would clear the stun. Cap would then give us an encounter card. Be New Avengers. Comes in at 4. Next, it would be our turn, which is going to be great because you would have won here. We were a turn away from winning, so this is what I'm trying to show you guys. We were a turn away from winning. Barely. What are we, though? Because the retaliate damage is going to be brutal here. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, actually, do 3 here. Wolverine, which takes out Wolverine. Him down to 11 hit points. Yep. Wow. And then we would have still died based on health here. We've had to flip down, do another turn. Maybe. 6 or... Yeah. They're just in it like that. 2. 9. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Got him down to 1. Which would have taken the rest of me out because of the retaliate damage. Unless... Oh, silly me. Hold on. Let's get him back to 11. Basic attack. Do a point of damage to him. Get him down to 10. But then take his shield from him. Then play this. Done. 8 damage to him, getting him down to 2 health points. Pop the sunglasses. and finished them off. So, as y'all can see, we were that close to finishing out the game. There would have been no way I could have handled that. We also could have played the first aid and healed myself 2 points. That would have helped balance things out too. So, overall, it was a fun game. I think I got a 0 because I lost a scheme. I need to check on that with the team. But this was a great game, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. It was a long, long game. But I thought it was really well fun. I had a good time playing Jubilee. Earth Twister, you're right. She can be a blast. This is the closest I got to taking out Cap. And really, if it hadn't been for the threat, we probably would have made it and been okay. This acceleration token is what messed us up. If we didn't get the acceleration token, we would have been fine. Actually, we would have been great. We would have been at 8 points, give or take. Yeah, well, we would have lost a lot based on the threat. So I was either way. I'm pretty glad that she almost took Captain America out. Legit, we were a turn away. So I learned a lot about Jubilee. I actually had a lot of fun playing her. Definitely recommend playing her again in the future. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, my name is Jason Sketch, and next time I'll be deadly serious next time. Peace.